When God releases a wave, when he is moving, when he releases or opens up a time or a season, there are certain responses that are required from us if we are to take advantage of and if we are to maximize what God has released, what God has set in motion. There was a time in the life of Elisha when there was a serious famine, and where he was staying, they were surrounded by the enemy, and there was no hope of anything coming in or out. But by the mouth of Elisha, God released a season, and that season declared that there was going to be a total economic shift in that place. Where hunger was, it was going to be eliminated within 24 hours. Not only was the hunger going to be eliminated, but there was going to be commerce. And the level of commerce that was going to be there was going to deal with inflation. It was going to put money in the hands of people, and it was going to empower people to be able to purchase things. It was a difficult thing to understand, a difficult thing to receive, but nonetheless, there were people who managed to take advantage of what God had opened up. The people who took advantage were, number one, those who were bold. There were 4 lepers who stepped out in boldness, and they went after what they were looking for. Until the word had been released, they never attempted to go for anything. But once the word was released, they began to break barriers in their minds and in the natural. Number 2, faith. They began to walk by faith. They did things that they had never done before, and they did things that other people had never done before. Then the third thing is they became generous. As God blessed them, as they received of the abundance of what they stepped into, they began to be givers. They alerted other people to what God was doing, and they empowered other people to partake of what God was doing. May God begin to give you wisdom and understanding about this season of abundance that has been opened. May God begin to give you wisdom and understanding that you will not look at the circumstances, but you will follow the spiritual release that has taken place. And Father, now I release the spirit of abundance upon your people. I declare now that they are connecting with revelation. They are connecting with opportunity. They are connecting with breakthrough and destiny helpers. They are connecting with tenders, with contracts, with givers, with support. Everything that they need. And I declare the wealth of the wicked is being transferred to them. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.